Hi there, well I've got another nice engine to share with you today. I've got this really small Frog 80 diesel engine. It's a 0.8cc, hence the 80. And this engine came out in, I think it was 1957. And there are about 3 different variations on this. We'll have a closer look and then we'll get it in the test stand and see how it runs. So here we have this lovely Frog 80 and we can see Frog embossed on the crankcase there, and if we turn it over it's got the same on that side, as well as Made in England embossed on the base of the crankcase just under the lug there. Now, as I said, they made 3 different marks of this. I believe this is either the first or second because of the needle valve. The last one they made had a needle valve similar to that, or the same as that, on the DC Spitfire and Sabre. So yes, either a Mark 1 or a Mark 2. Now, the difference between the Mark 1 and the Mark 2 was very little. They just changed the design of the contrapiston. The original Mark 1 had an O-ring, I believe, whereas they changed that to kind of what we'd expect with a contrapiston in a diesel engine, just being a kind of a precision fit rather than an O-ring. But you can see these are lovely looking engines and quite characteristic with these exhaust kind of flanges coming out of the side there, just to get the gases away. I think one of the difference between the marks was the exhaust outlet here was a different size. I think it was increased in the later ones, possibly only in the Mark 3. I'm not totally sure. Well, this lovely looking engine was given to me by a good friend David, and I'm very grateful for him giving it me. It really is a lovely engine. I've wanted one for quite a while, and this seems in absolutely top condition. I mean, you can hear the compression. Lovely and smooth. So I think this is going to run really sweet. But we need to get it in the test stand and just see how it runs. Well, I've got this lovely Frog 80 clamped in the test stand, and I've got this 7x4 prop in it, and I'm going to be running it hopefully on this Model Technics D1000. Now, I've never run this engine before, so it may take a little bit of adjustment to get it right. But anyway, I'm dead excited to see how it runs. Right, let's draw the fuel through. There we go. A little bit of prime. It turns over really nicely, but we'll still give it a little bit of a prime in the exhaust port. Well, I was just going to say, it doesn't look promising, but we're almost there. Just a little bit more. Well, it's showing signs it wants to go. Perhaps a tad more on the compression. Don't want to give it too much. Just close the needle valve off a bit. Let's open it up. Think about engines you've never run before, you don't know where the compression is, the needle setting. Oh, that was almost there, wasn't it? That's running really nicely. A little bit of hunting, but not much. Very sensitive on the controls, but it's quite a small engine. It's quite interesting. My PAW 55 I run on the same size prop as this, and it'll do about 10,000 RPM, and this was happiest at about 8,000 RPM. So just a comparison there. So let's see if this will go again. Increase the compression just a little bit. Slack it off a little bit. Didn't like being backed off, did it? Well, what a lovely engine. It started really easily. It ran pretty well, 8,000 RPM on this prop for this engine. You know, it's quite an old engine, but it ran lovely on it. A little bit of hunting until you just got it right, quite sensitive, but you know, it's kind of what you'd expect. So I am really pleased with this engine. It does seem to run absolutely lovely. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching that. I really enjoyed running this. I wasn't sure what to expect because I've never run one before, but I'm gonna have to find a model for this because it's a gorgeous engine. Anyway, Thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it.